Hello, people. I hope you guys can hear me now. Kind of figured out my mic situation. Keytex Ronnie and or Devon. Look what I did. Does that... Hmm? Hello, I think I might copy this, or I don't know. I think that kind of looks good. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna make these a little smaller. Do we like that? Is that good? Should they be bigger? Yeah, I just shrunk them a bit.
Well, honestly, if you want to sculpt without the horns, just worry about the actual movie itself.
Sculpt without the horns. That's like the boy without the hell. Maybe I should do cones and chop them.
I mean, you could actually just make the horn and chop it.
Look at that profile.
Show me 3/4. Look at how much the cheekbone comes in. The brow's good though. You might have to delete
A circle.
make it a half circle.
I hope this doesn't turn out like the Spider-Man PS5 thing. If people are like, no, we like the old one. Like how they changed Peter's face. Oh, I see. Welcome, viewers. I finally have a mic. Or, it's finally working, I should say. If you just dropped in, I'm working on his face. I like the old one. I'm gonna miss it. But I believe that this is for the better. I wanted to, try to do something that was a little closer to the source material. Allergic reaction.
I'm not sure exactly.
I can stamp that. I don't know, because I could just redo the eye gap.
Should we just get rid of the eye gap?
No, because I'll do the thing where I get rid of it. Did you do it? Okay, let me see.
This part of the cheek.
What's up?
You can use the circle that you have right there and use it to form this part of the cheek, and we can just, press that down.
Just copy these. Delete it. Let me see. Make it tinier. Later. I can't just leave it like that.
This muzzle starts at the top of the nose, not the bottom. So that's a thing to keep in mind. I'm saying that's specifically as the eye gap.
There.
See the cone?
I see the cone. I'm not worried. Do we like this head sculpt?
Top or chin?
Both. I don't know if I could do this cheekbone, bro.
Copy the circle that's
Mega chin. Yes, this is a mega chin, but to be fair, he had a little bit of a mega chin before. Kind of like it. Batman vibes.
We could also mitigate that by putting some double chin.
Okay, I mean, maybe it won't always be a mega chin. But in a lot of the comic art, it stays a mega chin. Sorry, just making sure I was muted. Should this be thinner too, I guess?
What? The nose?
Yeah.
Are you looking? It's a rectangle coming out.
I get that. But on the sides.
Oh yeah.
Because I could just do that and then copy. And then.
Where's he used to work?
Ace is probably busy.
Well, I think you might have to bring the brown.
Hmm? Dude, I don't know if I can find these cheekbones. I like what they bring, but looks a little puffy.
Okay, right. Maybe I should rotate. Do curve.
I can try a curve. Yuri or Yuri. The man. Maybe I'll just say the man. Yeah, it does. I have to fix that. Actually, let me see if I can fix that now. Just should I grab the old hair?
You can try it.
Oh. Centered. Greg! Greg? What? Oh man, that's so nice. Thanks, Greg. If you can hear me, and I hope you can, I'm adapting this old face to more source material, faithful interpretation. Don't get me wrong, I like this one. I love this one. It's very kind. I put a lot of work into this one. But I'm just going for something that looks a little more like what I've been reading. Thank you. This is so nice. It's cool. I watch his streams. Oh guys, let me plug. Greg's a streamer. If you like Valorant, check him out. Is there even anyone else watching? These can go away. I know. Should I keep it higher? Do you like the high button, Greg? Nice. It was white because it wasn't connected, because it was they had no color to reference. Now it's referencing the base color.
Greg checked the camera test on Friday.
Greg put his info out on the street. Oh, Greg, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that weathering. Done by hand, my guy. Oh, have you ever seen White Chicks, Greg? Okay, if you remember the shot, let me know. He goes, easy white chocolate. And she's like, what's blocked out the sun? You know what I'm talking about, Greg? Oh, dang. I wouldn't creep anyone out. YouTube, protect me. What are you up to, Greg? Besides graciously hanging out on the stream.
Urged to cup G for
Hmm?
G for like
Dude, I don't know what his hairline should be.
John's class. Oh, Otterbockers, cinematography 3.
How was class? Sorry, what else do I have to do? I like it for now. Greg said they talked about jobs that they could potentially get. Are you excited for any of them? You're gonna what? Oh, jeez. I'm trying. Look at that. Huh? Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It's not a bad thing. Just pointing it out. Hmm? I'm not sure what else I should do. Like, nice. Maybe I should do an Adam's apple. Alright, guys. Here's an Adam's apple tutorial. So, not necessarily a younger version. I noticed that he is a little tinier. This is for more comic accurate proportions, or I guess maybe consistent is the word, because don't get me wrong, I love the big hulking brute. This guy was a tank. He's amazing. I love playing as this. I'll never get enough of this. Oh, hang on. The new model's still gonna move like that when it's all said and done. But I just wanted something. I've been reading a lot of the comics lately, and you know, the art has a very specific style, and I wanted to try to emulate it a little bit more than this was, because this felt like I was being a little too different for interpreting the character, because the art is so much of what defines the tone and the storytelling. That being said, I will be doing like a baby version of Hellboy. I've talked about doing a teenage, like, punkish version when he still has hair. It might be like he might have a long thing going on, maybe a leather jacket. Oh yeah, no, he's already too old. But maybe he will have like a punk thing going on. But since I'm showing you guys this model, look at this, look at that. Worked on the underneath the door thing. Look at that. That was so clean. Reminds me of the Batman Arkham games. Been working on his light attacks. Look at this. And then I've been working on this environmental interaction to make it a little bit more modular. This has been here. It's kind of like a brow height climb. Hang on, let me read that. Yes. Okay, I hear you about the blood and iron. Okay, that's not bad. Hellboy, he's really wide in those movies, especially at the waist. This guy has a taper, but still, the physical presence is there in both of them. So I hear you. Hang on, let me finish what I was saying about the modular climb, I guess. What did I do? Oh yeah, he has like a laser scope now, so that he can detect the height of it, so it shouldn't matter what he's gonna climb now. Like, his hand should go near there, convincingly enough, and it does. I'm happy with it for now. I would like to handle it more better. Because right now, in the level that's out, he can only climb things at this height. Thank you. But since we're redoing this for him, we're gonna have to redo Abe, which is ironic because in the last video I literally said I feel like we have an Abe that's gonna stick with us for a long time. That's not supposed to happen. Oh. Okay, it's broken, that's fine. Just don't worry about it. Look at this weathering. It is, okay. That sound effect is meant to work through his hooves. He will be in his wardrobe, I should say. Like here. I plan to add more sections. I want to add footwear, so he will be able to put on his, like, hoof covers. Thank you. I just read that you said the hand is awesome. Thank you, I think so too. Been weathering it. But I'm gonna add a footwear section, so there will be boots. I'm thinking about adding a section just for the belt, so you might be able to arrange your pouches, and that might determine your little weapon selector. Because I know he gets different holsters. I'm thinking about having different rosaries that you can collect or find, and those get added to your wardrobe options. Because right now it's just this. I'm still gonna have the t-shirt, but it's gonna get redesigned again. Look at that hand. But he's gonna get a tank top. I was thinking about a tactical vest, but that thing would have to be like a quadruple XL, because for scale, he's like 7 to 8 feet tall, I believe, like when he's fully grown, and this is like an average height person. This is like a 6'4". I agree. I was wondering how much or what should be the process for, I don't know if it should be unlocking bits of customization or crafting bits of customization, but I don't know like how he's going to craft that yet. There might be someone in the BPRD who's in charge of wardrobe, because someone has to make these t-shirts that he's wearing. Maybe he goes to them. Should I let you choose that? Should that be part of it? Top knot? Low knot? You know, I was experimenting with this, and I was thinking about putting it here, a la Zuko from the Avatar The Last Airbender. Yes, that's a crossover. Look at that. That's a style for the ages. See, I was thinking about that for, long hair will probably be an option, but for the comment about the missions, I was thinking about that because right now, he has this little thing. Don't worry, the HUD is not ordered in the way it's supposed to be, so the layers aren't showing up. Because he has the gun, there's that, he has the flashlight, he has the rosary, and there's down on the D-pad does nothing right now. That might be like the level specific or contextual tool, depending. It might be Excalibur if you have that unlocked. I'm not sure how that's going to be. It might be a cooldown based thing. But, like, for example, if I did like the corpse or something, that maybe that's what you use to interact with it so that it can tell you where to go. But maybe the stakes will be down if you're hunting vampires. Maybe it'll be something with silver. But I guess that could be the cross. Oh, the cross, I want to expand that part of the weapon wheel. Like if you hold up on the D-pad, it might be access to other tools that are similar. So like a horseshoe or something that'll react to different monsters and enemies. Yeah, because that's a good point. The gameplay loop I had in mind was, what was it? Like you debrief at the table, and then you gear up and deploy. And then you investigate, potentially fight, and then you extract back to the BPRD. That'll be the usual thing I have in mind, but it might change depending on the story, but you will have to gear up before a mission, so I do think it'll be important for you to, like, I guess manage the inventory on the belt. So I was gonna have that gun, but I was thinking about having different ammo, like tracking bullets like in the movie. That was really interesting. Tracking bullets, maybe you can craft like explosive ammo, incendiary ammo, things like that. Nice. trickle damage would be interesting if you could shoot enemies with stuff that does damage over time. I was thinking about, this was reaching, because I haven't... Ooh. Interesting. I was thinking about having, holy water grenades that would, like, burn. It would look like they're burning or steaming, and it might do damage to Hellboy if he's in the area, so he has to throw it kind of far. But this is before, like, I started, like, really reading. It still sounds cool. Holy water grenade. Holy bomb. Fire in the holy. I don't know.
Holy shit.
No, I don't know. Gotta keep it kind of kid-friendly, at least on streams.
Holy frag.
Holy frag. That's not bad. Thank you. Hello. New person. Welcome. Hope you're in a Hellboy mood.
Hell is she neat.
I don't know about that. This is going to be a challenge when I start to group and re-rig, because my plan is I don't want to copy all the logic that I've done over to this one. I want to assimilate this puppet to this one. What's up about the comics?
Hell on Earth.
I did just read Hell on Earth. That was really good. No spoilers. Don't worry, we're going to get there. I'm going to be telling lots of Hellboy stories. How do I prevent the coat from clipping? Okay. The easy answer is that I kind of don't. But let's put the coat on for example. So if I were to break it down, here, it's all in this chest thing. So this is a painting that I painstakingly sculpted and tentacle snapped my way down to the floor for each of these so that they behave similarly. But if I were to show you, it's this very weird shape, but it works for what I want to do, and it was just a lot of trial and error. But the coat can clip. Like, it usually doesn't because I spent a lot of time. Yeah, I actually have a thing on so that when it moves, it dampens the physics of it, so that it's just a lot of minute control. And to the other comment, I do want a more comic-looking Hellboy. That's why I'm doing a new model, because this one's pretty wide. This one's a little slimmer. The neck is a little longer. I think it's more in line with the comic book art. I'm still working on the hair, as you can tell, but I don't want to fully start the hair until I'm confident, or at least more confident, in the face sculpt. But I like the direction we're moving in. It's not done. Gotta fix. That's a little bumpy right there. These need a recolor because we added some mask to them. The ankles need to get worked on. Don't worry, it'll be great. I know, comics Hellboy is skinny, and I can't 100% adapt because for most of it, he's never drawn full face on like this. He's always drawn like a little bit of an angle. Let me hear it. Let me hear the tip. Tail got a lot skinnier too. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. Look at that. Look at that thing. It's huge. It's like a leg. Anyways, this waist? The new waist or the old waist? I'm gonna assume new. this what you meant? I have it here. What should I do now? Oh. So copy it as a new, okay. That's actually pretty helpful. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind when I work on the code. Actually, maybe anything. I'll just probably copy this now. Start that as a new base. If I delete this stuff, will it be a problem? Delete that. Yes, thank you, Devon. Welcome. Are these curves? Okay, I will keep this in mind for when I get to a grouping, but I need to rig. Thank you. I do owe a fair bit of credit for the model to my brother. He's gotten miles better at sculpting in dreams. It used to be me doing most of the sculpting, but he really took it upon himself. Hey, don't sell yourself short. All it takes is time and patience. You'll get there, because if you've watched my old videos, you know what Hellboy used to look like, and it was rough. It was very, very rough. It took me a while for him to get here. It's taken even longer for him to get here. I hear you. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Maybe I'll just do bald Hellboy. Oh, Devon. If you're still here, I was gonna do top knot Hellboy. Zuko Hellboy. Look at that. Tell me that's not a vibe. What do you mean, God of War model-based VR comics? Oh, is that what you're saying it looks like? God of War? I don't know. Do you know something cool about that I set up for the hand, so I don't have to, like, this lighting is a little awkward for me to sculpt with. There's actually a live version of the hand over here. This is his whole hand. Look at that. Man. I like the spiral. I'm thinking about continuing the spirals up the arm, but they can't be live clones then. So, like, yeah, for animating something like this, his footsteps are not, like, I animated those, but the process for me to animate was like, I had to, it's all good. Any Russians are welcome here. But since the pelvis is the anchor for the puppet in dreams, I always try to keep that in mind. Oh geez, I didn't even put that back. Thanks, Devon. But so a lot of the times if I'm animating like him walking, I'll actually, in the keyframe, I'll move his pelvis like how I want him to move. Like if I want him to take a step. Oh, that's bad. Like I want to move his pelvis forward and then do that. But when I don't want him to walk outside of his own like little circle within his puppet group here. So when I am finalizing the timeline, I go back to this keyframe and I double tap. No, I grab the pelvis and the feet, which is what has been technically animated, and I try to get the pelvis back to the center so that it doesn't change too much. And as long as that doesn't change, like it can go up and down because the puppet has animations for like crouching and whatnot. But if I want to turn it on, it doesn't like mess with the puppet so much. Or at least his procedural animation. Most of the time I turn that off anyway, but it doesn't mess with his own sensors. So when all your keyframes do that, like here, let me pull out a keyframe, or some of my logic. The precise movement tool is wonderful, but I guess just the more reference you have, the better. It is always nice recording something, but if you know... I mean, if you have someone available, it is always nice to have them pose, and you kind of have to, gonna have to direct them a little bit. Like here, let's take a look at the heavy attack animations. Don't get intimidated by the logic. That is beside the point here. But if I were to do this right here, the mover comes after the animation. Once I like that takes a lot of fine detailing. Like see how he's moving himself forward, but in the animation he's taking a step. See, now he moved more because this channel's on. Let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. So here. It's blending to this keyframe, which is this pose. Let me turn that off. Jesus. There. It's this pose, which is a great, like he's doing an idle animation, don't worry about that. He's in this pose, and then you see how his first foot is an anchor? Oh yeah, you always want to have an anchor. So his pelvis and right foot are moving, but his left foot is staying still. Then when he starts to swing it, his foot and pelvis again start to move, but his other foot remains an anchor, but now is moving back because he's stepping. And now the other foot is swinging forward, and since he stepped, he would move forward. But I tried to keep his pelvis within his own puppet thing, so that it doesn't mess with his animations. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff going on here. Yeah, you have to keep in mind if you're doing attack animations. In mind. If you move quickly in mind. Okay, yeah. I see. There is some sliding. Don't worry. It's a process. It'll get fixed. Oh, dang. Huh? Precise movement can get frustrating. My brother, he hates precise movement when he's sculpting. I don't know. I prefer it. I like it. I don't use it exclusively. When I'm sculpting, I tend to go freeform if I need to, especially when I'm working with curves. So, you mean like looking where you're attacking, Alex? Is it like... Because right now I have like a soft target system for Hellboy, so once I find out how to be... once I find out how I want to trigger combat, he'll enter this stand state, because in the Batman, or for God of War, Kratos is always in an attack state, you know, or a stance. He's always ready for something, and I respect that. But Hellboy, he doesn't always have to be ready for a fight. You know, he can like stand back, slouch a little bit, smoke a cigarette, whatever. You know, what fits his character. And in Batman Arkham games, sometimes Batman, he'll be finishing a fight, and as soon as you make that last hit and the guy gets defeated, he kind of snaps to a stand. And in Batman Arkham Origins, whenever combat is initiated, Batman enters this stance and does a really good job of like telegraphing what's about to happen. Because the camera zooms out in all the Batman games when you enter combat, but Arkham Origins is the only one where he enters a new stance, and I think the stance is really good. Like I said, so this is Hellboy's fighting stance as of now. And with the soft target, if their head is glowing, it means like that's the one he's gonna hit. And it's a little wonky. I'm still figuring it out, but as long as they're targeted, he'll always like kind of target them in his thing. In his attacks, like right now, I'm targeting this guy, but I can see this guy. So I wanted to have it be a little bit freeform, so I could push. Like if I push the stick in the other way, he'll eventually, if it detects that I'm pushing the stick in the other way, I'll be able to rotate away from it. But if I'm not, or if I'm continue to push forward, then I'll just stay attacking this guy. Oh. Another thing I've been wanting to do, it's been a while since I worked on it. It was in my first iteration. Is this, like, squeeze through thing? I had it before I played The Last of Us Part 2, like how Ellie can get through tight spaces like this, and I wanted Hellboy to be able to do it, but I could never get it to work, like where it's 100% smooth, like the way he can walk underneath the door frame. That's really smooth. I really like it. I have considered. I've never considered a fist, but I have considered, like, with those contextual weapons, a lot of those would be left-handed weapons, because right now his R1 is a slide attack, and he does throw that jab, and like he does throw a body shot, and if you're using those contextual weapons like a stake, and you're pressing R1 and you have the stake equipped, it might just exclusively swing with a left hand, with the stake in his hand. And as far as the sword goes, like if he summons Excalibur, I think I might do an animation where he like reaches into the ground. Ooh, okay, Knuckle Duster. That would be interesting. I have not thought about that. I need to consider. So that'll go on the list. But when it comes to the sword, I think I was gonna have it be. I'm trying to think about how to put it. Well, I wanted him to be able to use some of his like demon powers, like his horns might grow, his crown might come out, and it might be like a Spartan Rage type deal, like God of War, where he just enters into a combat state. He just can do a ton of damage. The animations are way more aggressive, way more. He has a ton more range, at least for melee. And you can combine the sword with that, but you can use the sword separately if you want. And that might be an ability to pull down. But the sword, I don't know if it will be left-hand exclusive. You might be able to switch hands, like if you want a really big swing. Hang on. I could do a knife, like a dagger deal. I know Abe keeps a dagger on the back of his back. I was actually thinking if you have your gun out and you attack, you might attack with the gun like that. Or if you have this out, I was thinking about you putting the rosary in your hand and do like a passive or trickle damage to like demonic enemies that you can punch. And if you have a flashlight, it's kind of fun. I feel like that's realistic. You just have to put it back in this belt. Interesting if I could break it. Damage. I had to either get it repaired. Like fire to the guy with the left and hit him with the right. I also, a little bit more with this thing. The squeeze through. I would also be able to use that like as a shimmy, like if he was climbing on, imagine if one of these walls wasn't here, but there was no floor, so he had to like shimmy his way across the wall, like with his back to it, and just hug it. Or he might actually hug the front, because it might be easier for his tail. But I will have to put some more consideration into the left hand. Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking about having, if you like tap L2 like Batman, how he does a quick batarang. I was thinking about if you fire, if you tap L2, it might be like he can fan the hammer. Like if you were like L2, but it might just like pew, 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 pew. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Yeah, if you tap L2. And I think it works because L2's on the left side of the controller. His little hand. Yeah, okay. And then I was even thinking about more quick fire gadgets. Like, kind of like the Batman, obviously. So if you tap L2, but I was wondering if you tap L2 and R1, because L2 and L2 and R1, it does nothing right now. That might be different ammo type if there's like a primary and secondary, if you can customize that. Like quiet? Is this better? Let me know if I'm still quiet. Maybe. He is going to have different guns. The Good Samaritan was just iconic, and someone actually already made it on Dreams. This is not my sculpt. I've retrofitted it. Oh yeah, I was thinking, okay, so I don't know if you played Miles Morales, but how you can enhance moves with L1. L1 might be my, like, hellish power, and it might let you heal yourself, it might let you enhance certain moves, so like if I hold L1, I know, but like if whatever the interaction is to trigger like enhance, the spiral on his hand would glow, and like if I were to enhance the ground pound, it would have like a larger area of effect or different effect to enemies. Because right now it kind of just staggers them, but maybe it'll launch them if I. Oh, I want R1 to be an uppercut with the big right hand. If you hold it, but I have to do that. I'm taking a little break on logic right now so I can worry about the model. What is the darkness game? Oh. Okay, I'll look that up. I'm gonna try walking around with the new model. Okay, I'll check that out. Okay. Dang, that's interesting. I disabled his animations. That is good. Reference is king. Reference is king. Oh, hang on. That's bugging me. His label. Hellboy's friend. There we go. That's a little bit better. Lots of practice, lots of trial and error. I actually started with Logic and Media Molecule back in Little Big Planet days. I would try to make Superman. And then my brother would actually make a lot of costumes. And we obviously bought the DC packs. But we would try to make characters that they didn't have, like Man-Bat or something, by mixing and matching. And if the costume was really good, I would go into the level create mode and then try my best to create something. Like I would try to Superman, you would fly if you jumped in the air, and then you could go super speed. I'd try to do a flash sackbot. Oh yeah, Adam. I used emitters to do like a shrinking technology thing. I used emitters to try to do Beast Boy. And so when I heard about Dreams, I was like over the moon excited that it was essentially a lot of the same gadgets, but in a 3D space. Dang, I'm liking this new head sculpt. I think I'm gonna flatten that head a little bit at the top of it. Let's do that. Make a Batman. Dang, maybe I should stream that. I should download Little Big Planet and show what I used to have. I could try making a Hellboy costume. Let's flatten his head a little bit. Flatten his head. I'm not all the way caught up, so there's a lot of tragedy, yes. There's a lot of death around him. Oh, Jesus. Is that better? Hang on, I need precision. Better? Oh, jeez. Yeah, he needs to stop breathing. I know. What'd you say? Bring him more forward? Like that? Okay, yeah, that is better. What's up? Should I flatten it? I could like... Oh, he did? Does he still? I hope not. Okay. Look at his tail. thinner tail a lot. This thing looks like a third leg. It's almost as big as his forearm. What's with that? I don't know what I thought I was doing. His tail, believe it or not, was thicker before. And I thought that this was the thinner tail. You should have seen that one. That thing was crazy. Dang. What size shoe do you think this is? Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this too. Dang. Yeah. Kinda looks better. Trying to make this a more organic thing. How's that look? It's so weird that his hair doesn't move with it. I feel like I should push his nose down. Up. Oh, like that. What's that? Oh, it's these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this hair. Thanks, Stefan. I like you. Pause. Just trying to add a little bit of mass to the bottom. I guess I should do it to like, wait, where's that joint? Here. Let's rotate this 90. Damn it, I think that works. Maybe I just need something here. Dun-dun-dun. Evan Devon said he's doing push-ups. Let's stop the cab. Oh. That's bad. Check out our tape. Where's his anchor? Oh, okay. I think that needs to be a little more in the center. That is all made in dreams, I think. Here. Where's my stuff? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Looks pretty good. Is that mine? Yes. Here, let's turn this one off. The color was very nice on that. The man had the drip. Can you even hear that? It's kind of quiet. Oh no, okay, you can hear it. I guess I should mention that I also play piano, so I mess around with notes a lot. And then these notes are actually like a rendition of the theme for Guillermo del Toro's music. I agree, music can really tie stuff together. So I believe if I speed it up, it'll sound... Because here, if I turn this one off, here's the main titles from the movie. Oh. I haven't messed with this in a little bit, so just bear with me. See, when it gets to that part, some of the stuff gets a little muted, and that's because I'm not like... I don't understand dreams all the way. I also believe I started making that... Thank you, Ryan. Before the music update to Dreams, so this was like a while ago. I started that, and like I said, it's based off of the original one done by... Oh yeah. Marco Beltrami did the music for that first movie, and it's amazing. Thanks. I really like this one too. Maybe I should play this during my stream. But I need to expand this. What's this chord? What is that? ACE? Okay. I'll have to remember this. Oh, I know. I sped it up. So there we go. Alright, I think I might stop the stream for the time being. Made a lot of progress, had a hell of a time. I need to redo the hair. With that, it just looks so circular. Can I make music to narrate my life, bro? Music to narrate my life too. That'll be a test. We'll see. Alright, y'all. Thank you for stopping in. It's been very fun. But, noted. I will look it up. Demons Within Us. I really like the tune for Father's Funeral from the first movie soundtrack. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Alex. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Devon, Greg, Ronnie. If you're watching and you didn't say anything, I hope you enjoyed. And keep an eye out for the next time I go live.